And today we're bringing you another private collection.
That's a beautiful truck.
Just like an earlier flathead. A lot of people,
nice.
This is like 30.
Here we go, Kevin.
Oh boy. And what's crazy, all the bodies on these are very good and they all again run. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, see, I died.
Welcome back to another episode of Opposing Cylinders, and today we're bringing you another private collection, undisclosed location. We may get the gentleman on camera a little bit, but we're starting off in a bike collection, a motorcycle collection. We're going to transfer over to some cars and trucks, and you're going to want to stay tuned for this episode because we're going to show you a lot of cool things and a lot of stuff that you have not seen before. So let's get into today's episode. We're in the bike shop first. Let's check it out. We have 22 motorcycles in here. We're going to give you a quick glimpse inside.
Y'all care for a body wire?
Appreciate it. I think the lighting's cool in here. It makes it look good on camera.
Yes, it does.
Do you care to say anything about them?
This is a 650 BSA flat track bike.
Can I get you on camera?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah. It's a replica of Dick Mann's racing bike, who was a famous flat track racer for BSA. These smaller bikes are called Hummers or lightweight Harleys. A little flat track bike there that I built. That's a little Ranger, it's called there. This is a flat track bike that was raced and won races in Wauseon, I believe, oh, Davenport maybe, I forget, but these are some more bikes I restored, a 57 Harley Hummer, a 55 Harley Hummer.
Do you have a favorite one in here?
Probably
Or your favorite build or anything?
these two because they were completely restored and I ran them on a bottle and tuned them. And then I finished and painted them and everything. They've never been ridden, they've never had gas in them. And I've been tempted to put gas in them and ride them, but they're just like brand new when they were built.
And you've been collecting motorcycles and building those for how long, you think?
40 years.
40 years?
Yeah, off and on.
So this is just part one. If you like motorcycles, this is really cool. There's so much history inside these places, but we're going to show you some cars and some other exciting things, so keep watching here.
Yeah, that's bad. He's gonna sleep with that thing tonight, I know.
Yeah.
So what's cool is outside you got carports. We got 237 Ford trucks, and they're under here, and then there's some old trucks underneath that carport. But and then we're going to see a lot more inside, but I'm really digging the trucks. He drove this one at 20 years old, right?
Right.
20 years old from California to Michigan?
That's right.
Wow, with the flathead.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just super cool.
Okay, Chris, this is what your grill could look like on your 34s.
Yeah.
There you go.
But so cool. You just never know what you're gonna find when you get out. Let's go over to the next carport and see other trucks.
This truck is all gone through. New motor, new training, new brakes. I just put the old body on it the way it was. Just like the patina.
Man, that's really, oh, that patina's beautiful.
Yeah. It drives. it's got new kingpins, new brakes, new radiator,
Oh
motor,
yeah,
tranny.
absolutely. I like your wheel color choice. That looks really neat.
The only thing I painted was the wheels and the dash.
That's a beautiful truck.
It's like an earlier flathead. A lot of
Wow,
people, this is
nice.
like 34 to 36 flathead. And a lot of people put the later 8BA bigger motor, but I had this little motor, so I just put it in there and it runs great.
Newer radiator in it too, and
Yeah,
This is a
it's actually
49,
really,
yeah.
really good condition.
Yeah, somebody could paint it and it'd be good to go.
I don't think I'd want to paint it.
No.
I'd want to leave it as it is.
Look at the trim on the nose of the hood. It's
Beautiful.
all of those together. That's
The
what.
Art Deco looking.
When I got all this, the hood was in the attic, and I was looking at the patina and that. And when he brought the hood down, it was sandblasted. And I went, oh man. So we tried to patina it to match the body.
You
I'd
did a
say
good
it
job.
worked.
You did a
Yeah.
good job at it. It looks really good.
Yeah, once I tell you that, you can look at it and go, yep.
I
Oh,
couldn't.
no,
I couldn't
it
really
looks-
tell.
It looks really good.
Thank you.
If you say that on camera, you're gonna have 1,000 people
Yeah.
calling.
Everybody's gonna want him to
Everybody's
do
gonna
it.
want to call and get Kevin to ask you to patina that truck and or the hood there. It looks great.
That's an art I never knew, you know. I mean, it's very hard for me to make some look old, you know.
So if you caught any of that, he bought the truck. It was all in pieces. That's all running and driving. He built that in 91 days, and it's got all new pieces and parts, and did the motor, and it's not just sitting there falling apart. All his stuff runs. It's very cool.
Here's my true hot rod here.
Kevin. Here we go, Kevin.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow.
This is Steel 34, 5 window.
Excuse me.
How long have you had this?
Probably 10 years.
Okay.
A friend of mine, Rob, and I built it, and it's just a kind of old-time hot rod. It's nothing fancy. It's got a big block Ford in it, though.
That's a big
Oh, wow.
package
Yeah.
for a small car.
Yeah. Well, it helped me. He said if it was rich, you could buy it. That's the real deal. That's the door.
Absolutely. The real deal.
I like a sedan.
There's some work.
The lining those bodies up the front end. You start in the back, come to the front.
Crazy.
This car here,
Hey, Braxton, check this out. This has still got the pinstriping from the factory. Still got the pinstriping from the factory.
Really?
yeah, none the.
On the hood, look.
Wow.
It's never been painted, never been touched. Right there.
Yeah.
What's really unusual about this car is it's titled a 32, has a 32 VIN number. and
Really?
It's a 32 engine. And when I first got it, when we went there, the man said it was a 32, and I told him, well, it's a 33. And he said that his wife's dad bought it new, and it had a 32 title and 32 VIN. And Michael Driscoll came here, spent a good while going over it. He's never had the engine out of it. The VIN's all good on it, so it's kind of unusual that it's
A unicorn.
yeah, it runs great.
So this is all running and driving and everything?
We just took it to the car show. Like
Did ya?
3 weeks ago. Yeah. That's why the windows are clean.
Yeah.
You got the bugs on.
We just took it just like it is. That's the 31 Road.
I mean, all the metal, everything's really good on it.
Yeah.
That car, and I'm a sedan guy, so I love the sedan.
Oh, I think it's so cool.
A lot of people look at that and think, well, that's an old rusty old
Yeah.
car, you know.
That's history right there.
No, it's actually in good shape.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I'm seeing, the body and everything's really solid.
Yeah, it'll get you.
Well, it's fun to take it to the car show.
What's crazy, all the bodies on these are very good, and they all, again, run and drive. These aren't just beaters that don't run. They all, it's got 37 cars. So 37 cars, and they all run, and he actually uses these cars.
Yeah, I don't know how reliable the Semis are, but they're
Sounds like a long way.
Yeah. Just purrs.
I don't know if you can do this in these Model A's when your cars are smart and they idle.
Yeah.
They go so slow you can almost count the bank plates.
Yeah. That's cool.
He's a good one. Yeah, I was really glad to get this car.
45, 50 miles an hour, but it'll start at the bottom of the ocean. I don't care what's wrong.
That's cool.
Go.
This one. This is a camper here.
Oh, wow. Did you build this?
No.
It was already like that?
Yeah, it was like that when I got it.
Nice.
Little 28 here.
You got some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen here. Holy shit.
It's almost ready. They got it stuck back. He's a busy guy. He works a lot. He's an engineer, and then he's a whitewater raft guide on the weekends during the summer. He don't have much time at the end of his rafting for the year. He's been coming down. We got it about ready to paint.
Straight old car.
Yeah, it should be pretty nice. It's going to be a drive list. We're going to restore the car. He's got a 15 GT and a 15 Charger. It's race red. These little things are a pain in the neck though. They fit with these little quarter extensions and stuff. You can spend a lot of time on those. Hot metal in. Here's the, these are the ones that are for sale here. Oh, wow.
These are the ones that are for sale?
I'm just kidding.
Oh. you caught my attention, Jim.
Didn't you?
I thought it was, this car was black when I first walked up on it, that deep burgundy color.
Wow.
Brown.
Yeah. I'm always
Well, the fenders are black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that color, the body color is
Yeah.
really cool, especially with the bright red stripe.
Let me step out here for a minute. I'm gonna talk.
Kevin, I think, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
There you go. Dream ahead.
Is the 3-window for sale?
I don't think anything's for sale, Kevin.
Wow.
You getting anything. Once it crosses his property line, he said it doesn't leave.
Wow.
Look at the sign up there, Gil. The wooden one hanging there.
Nice. Hey, there you go, Kevin.
What? No, it ain't for
Read the
sale.
sign. Read the sign.
Oh. If you can see that up there.
Don't ask.
That should be as you pull in the lot. Wow.
Let me see here.
Man.
This is a stock flathead in this one.
Yeah, both of these. I love the headlights. The headlights are awesome. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, that sounds cool. That's cool.
Got 46,000.
And the doors. Oh,
Yeah, that one there, went to Florida to get it. The man was terminally ill. Up north, he was a little bit on the grouchy side.
so we just keep going from garage to garage.
There you go. Look at the
The
grills.
grills?
Up there. They're still around.
The thing on the door, the mid-10 model.
You got those grills, you got windshields, we got flatheads. No, it ain't for sale. You got the 37 Ford, look at this grill. And shell. That one's perfect. So, more motorcycles, but let's go to the next garage. We're gonna show you the next one. We just keep going from building to building, and let's see what's under the next spot here.
He's stiff Michael just to
We got more stuff over here,
Look at behind us.
but we got stuff here too.
weird deal.
Oh yeah.
You gotta look at this 34 too.
Okay. Another 5-window.
Standard.
It's another 5-window, but it's just not another 5-window.
Yeah.
It's a cool 5-window.
Gee.
That's a good car.
How long have you had this one, Jim?
Probably 8 or 9 years.
The grill's super nice on that.
Yeah. The guy that had it was in up in New England, I forget which of those states. But I had a flathead motor for sale, and he contacted me. He called me, and he wanted to know if I'd sell the motor. And I said, yeah. And I said, what are you going to put it in? And he said, I'm going to put it in a 34 Ford Coupe. And I said, I'm not going to sell it to you. And he said, why? And I said, because I'm going to buy that car. And he just kind of laughed, you know, and he said, no, I'm going to fix it up. I just kept calling him and offering a little more and a little more and a little more, and then quite a bit more. And he said, I'll sell it to you. And he brought it halfway from New England.
Oh, it looks solid.
28. It's got the red steering wheel. It's got the parking brakes in front of the shifter. It's got the early fluted glass lenses in it.
Interior's nice.
Yeah, that's that cartouche that they used to sell.
Wow. Okay, Gil's taking it for a drive.
We have no idea how much gas is in
The
it.
rule in my house is I can't sit in a car because I want to buy it, let alone drive it. So if I drive it, it's going to be even worse. But Gil's going to go.
Now, what you want to do is just turn the switch on. I'll pull this just in case. Starter button's right between the brake and the gas.
Here?
Yeah, give it a little gas too. That's just a standard shift pattern. You know the 3 on the tree, right? Over and up. Over and up.
Oh, see, I died.
Yeah.
Don't worry, same
Go
thing
ahead.
happened to me the first time.
Oh, that's cool. While they're taking the drive, I'm going to show you up in this other garage and we'll take you through one more, but we still have another building to go. So this is going to be a long episode because you just got to keep watching and see what we find, because we haven't seen any of this yet either. So you're seeing it the same time as we're seeing it and our reaction as we go. But little Male pickup. I dig the green. Old Woody. that's cool. Just parts stacked up. And when you look in, what's funny, I'm looking in more garages, and I guess we'll go through these, but oh my goodness. Look at this. Looks like a 34 Ford Roadster tucked in there under lights. And look, we got stuff just stacked out underneath. Parts and cars. Hey Braxton, come here. Look inside there.
More and more.
More Roadsters.
It makes it that much cooler to see a collection when the guy is as nice as this.
Yeah.
Really good people you meet in this hobby.
Yeah, we always ask people, hey, can we show this? Obviously, we're not going to say exactly where we're at. You know, can we get you on camera? We always ask before we put a camera in someone's face. But guys, just nice people. And I don't know, you kind of get to be a loss for words when you meet people like that. And
You do. I mean, it's not much you can say except it's amazing to see these cars, and the people that have them are really, it's refreshing. It renews your faith in humanity in some ways.
And it's neat, you know, people willing to share their collection, because, you know, you want to be able to show it, and that's why you work so hard. But this guy's built a lot of these cars. I mean, that 5-window was all in pieces basically, and he did the car.
What did he say? It was something like 22 of the cars that he's got here are cars that he bought that had been neglected or taken apart, and he put them back together and got them back on the road.
Right.
That's what it's about. And because of that, the more you drive them, the more you put together, the more you get them out there, the more people see them, and hopefully the more this grows. We desperately need this stuff to grow.
Right. And continue this legacy, you know. So everything, you know, some of the younger crowd tends to go toward other cars. So for those of you that are maybe watching the video that you have collections, we'd love to see your collections if you want to give us an invite. Yesterday's video, or previous episode, a gentleman had invited us to a collection. It's probably been the last year. We just haven't been able to make it, or timing wise, but we want to try to keep this history alive. Or maybe we can't, but if you can show it to someone else and keep that going, let people sit in your car, or, you know, maybe let someone even drive it, then I think that keeps that going even more. So if you ever see our car, again, I've said it in previous videos, the 413 Coupe, if you want to sit in it or something like that, you want your child to sit in it, just ask, and we'll open up the door, and that's fine. We want you to be able to enjoy that.
It almost did. Yeah, those were on this, and I had these Model A wheels just the other day, like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna put those little Model A wheels on it.
Yeah.
It's like my neighbor that was working on the yard.
Yeah.
He takes care of it. So he's got, he sold it. He had like $25,000 side by side. And drive it down here. Now I drive this down to his house. They just laugh, you know. I go, this is my side by side. Let me grab this package. I think I know what it is.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool, man. You can't get any better than that.
No.
I just love the little thing.
It looks great. Check out the custom upholstery.
Yeah.
I really dig that. That's cool.
Almost reminds you of a Mexican restaurant in a way.
Yeah. I just got that for my wife. She got it, and I'm going over it. This is a 34 Roadster.
Oh,
That green is beautiful.
That's a cool color, isn't it? I forget what they call that. Vineyard green.
Mm. Did you paint this one then as well?
Yes. Yeah. Right in there where the 3 windows are.
Okay. And that girl's in good shape too, isn't it?
Yeah. What a beautiful color. The fenders, the gas tank cover has some issues with the paint, but we didn't strip those. I thought they'd be okay, you know, because this guy had paint in them and they don't look bad, they were black. The body on this car, my wife and I stripped the whole body in one day with heat guns, razor blade scrapers. Took it to bare metal. A friend of mine in South Carolina that paints Harleys. I just happened to be talking to him and he asked me how I was going to strip it. And I said, I don't know. He said, just take a heat gun and razor blade scraper, it'll come right off. Man, it rolled right off.
wow.
One day we had it done in bare metal, her and I.
Was the dash that way?
Yeah, it was already done.
That dash is beautiful.
Yeah. This was a restored car, but it had little pecks in the paint, little blisters like, and the guy, he just drove him crazy.
So you did it. It was just, you didn't use any kind of stripper or anything
Nothing.
like that? Just
Nothing.
just the razor blade?
Take a heat gun,
And the
start
razor
right here, a flat razor blade scraper, heat it up, and just comes right off. Right to bare. And I thought it would leave scratches, the edges of the razor blades. But once I got all the paint off, I just de-ate it with like 180.
Cleaned it right up.
Never had a little scratch showing or nothing.
So did she help you with a lot of this stuff?
Some, yeah. Yeah, she'll always help me, you know. But oh, okay, I think that's choke.
Making all things run.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Well, guys like that can make anything run. I mean, that's kind of a lost art in a way too, you know?
Absolutely. Here it comes back.
That is cool.
And that thing runs, man. That thing gets it.
Yeah.
It does pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
It's got an 8 VA engine, fixed in intake.
cool.
That's the brown Model A there.
That's the one I remember.
Yeah.
I like it.
It had a big
Oops, sorry, yeah.
magnet on the door that said Mid 10 Model A Club, I guess.
Yeah.
And they used to tour with it.
What do you got there?
Yeah.
We let them take pictures of the door structure and everything in this car when I was first started working on Dad's or big
Yeah, that car was, all those cars were really nice, well kept. But that one there was his driver.
Right.
And he had this white duct tape all over everywhere. And there were 7 shower curtains on the one seat. Really, I guess when you get caught raining, it's covered with the shower curtain. Man, it's got the tall rear end, high compression head. That thing flies. Really. All I did was get all the tape and glue off of it.
He had was it a 30? Yeah, he had a couple of coups in his collection, but I don't know whatever happened to them. Michael Driscoll said that the cars that Lanny himself had restored, they really thought a lot of them wouldn't sell those. So.
Yeah. This one, Joe, you can look it up. Google 34 race car, and it'll show this car when I bought it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was a race car.
Wow.
And it was rough. Let me see if I can find that on my phone. But what's funny is they had cut the top out clear to here, where it was a race car.
Yeah.
And I went in the 2 junkyards trying to find a car that had a top that would work, And when I built this Mustang, I had a donor car that was a 68 coupe, and it sat right there, and it was just picked over. One day I walked by it, and I'm like, huh. And it fit right on there. That's a 68 coupe.
Cool.
Top on it.
I'm looking at that too.
Oh yeah. It's 34 Ford race car.
Sounds good. I'd like to thank Jim for allowing us to see his cool collection. Obviously, these cars it's one of the coolest collections that we've actually seen, and Jim is in our volunteer V8 club as well, so we get to hang out with him and hear his cool stories and, hear about how he acquired these cool cars. And it's just the best thing to see these cars actually still running, and every single one of these cars runs. That's kind of the best thing about it. He's happy to start them for us, and they sound cool, and they all run. I got a chance to drive in one, so they're roadworthy as well. And Jim, we'd like to thank you again.
You're very welcome.
This has been the best thing ever. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
and
it's been a lot of fun.
It's been incredible
talking to y'all and having you here, and I appreciate you coming.
Absolutely. So,
Do you have a car you're going to look for next? If you could do another project.
I want a Model A yard art, just a rough thing that I can set on blocks and put it out by the driveway.
Okay.
you have to stop showing him those listings, because if you
Yeah.
do, he's going to want to buy those cars as well.
So if anyone has a Model A kind of roughed up or whatever, contact us, send us a message at Opposing Cylinders, and we'll forward that on to Jim, and maybe he'll buy some yard art for him. Yeah.
Perfect. That would be great. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you all for watching today's episode. Again, thank you to Jim. We appreciate it. We always say at the end of every episode, check out the website, OpposingCylinders.com. We also hope that you join as a member, a club or a crew member, get all the discounts from your favorite vendor partners. But we have new listings each and every week. And until the next episode, we're going to be in California. We're going to be at the NHRA Finals with SoCal Speed Shop. We're going to show you some racing, some cars, and so much more. So give us a thumbs up, hit that like button, and hit the subscribe, and we will see you on the road in the next episode.